So here's my late August 2016 video. Just go through what I've got and how it's growing. So these little seedlings are sort of various different palms, sort of Jubea Bootea crosses, Trachycarpus Mount Victoria, various other weird and wonderful palm seedlings. Got my hostas, my gingers, Washingtonia robusta palm. It's steady away this year. It really needs to go in the ground. It's in a huge pot, but I think it's used up all the nutrients in that soil now. And the other side is just my mixed bed of lots of random things. Got Eucomis there. Got the banana that I grew from seed, that I tied black. Got the Persicaria that I keep cutting back but keeps growing. It's nice for a while, but it is getting a bit invasive. As you can see, it's grown over everything else after being cut back was 3 or 4 weeks ago. There's Trachycarpus nova, which is growing well. Relatively rare palm, it grows really fast. Beautiful leaves on that one. Got the Yucca gloriosa variegata there. Red dragon Persicaria. Got a nice Bootea, it's been out a few years, nice green leaves on that one. Did suffer from spotting, but not really anymore. Got the Pseudopanixes behind, Ferox. They've grown quite well. Greenfly love them though, for some reason, but they've grown pretty well since the greenfly invasion. All sorts in there, some Alcages. Got a Haniba seedling down there. And a bamboo at the back. Got my veg plot, which has been pretty good this year. Outdoor tomatoes still fine, no blight. Again, more palms in pots hidden behind there as well. Another greenhouse with small plants in there. And over here's my first sort of main bed. Got these beautiful Dicksonia tree ferns with huge leaves. It's only a small trunk. It's absolutely huge leaves. At least 3 or 4 foot long. And then behind that I've got the Warinda 1046 bamboo, which last year was up to there, this sort of thinner growth, and then this year the new comes go right up there. Hey, so twice the height and 3 times thickness as well. It's a really nice bamboo. Hopefully that'll grow even bigger next year and bulk out. It doesn't spread too much, it's just a clumper, which is good. It's well behaved and pretty strong. And all this bed's filled out. If you just pan around, you can't really see the garage behind there now. Again, you got more tree ferns in there. Loads of beautiful ground ferns, hart's tongue ferns, natives. Lots of different types. I've got a Scheffler, a Chapana. Well, it's not, it's Scheffler rodendifolia, which is there. Another Trachycarpus nova. Fatsia polycarpa there. And Fatsia japonica there. See them side by side. Another Trachycarpus, this one's Fortunae. Well, it is slightly nova-ish, but I'm pretty certain it's Fortunae. I've got my ginger, Dicium forestii, which will flower soon. Very hardy, very robust plant. Survives all winter, all year round in the ground. No problem at all. Got my Mahonia, a soft caress down there, and too many other plants really need spreading out. Digging up and moving, because we've got the Fatsia hedras down there. Got the various different smaller gingers, hardy begonias in there. Clenidendrum right at the back, which you can't really see from this angle. all sorts. And then you've got the start of my Fagecia robusta hedge, which goes all the way down there. That's a Fatsia Mosseri, Fatsia spider's web. I'll just pan out and see how much the bamboo hedge has grown. All Fagecia robusta in the ground there, covering the conifers. I'm pleased with that. That's about 20-30 foot long. And then if I pan around, this is where I've got all the different Trachycarpus palms. So we've got the Waggy over there, Martianus there, the real Tequil there. This one's grown loads. This is the Princeps probably Nova hybrid. Then this was bought as Manipur. Not 100% certain it is. Could be. Then we've got the Nanital. And we've got the real Princeps with the proper white bluish leaves. You can see these are a lot smaller than those Trachycarpus at the moment. And we've got the Gemini Septus, really thick leathery leaves, really slow growing. And we've got the regular Fortunae there, Latisectus there. We've got the Nanus down there. And then this is Trachycarpus Cormorant palm. Not quite Tequil. So that's the palms down there. The fire pit, temporary structure there. Some nice big rocks to sit on. And we come to the main part of the garden. This is the new bridge over the pond. That's a waterfall. Planted it up with some ferns around the edges, more bamboo, some papyrus there. More ferns, a little shrimpy plant there. Shia derbata. Ecophytum in there as well. I've got all this area to finish either side, which I'll do next year. It's slower moving the water here, so cleared up the frogs and the newts. The water soldiers, water lilies. I'm quite pleased with the pond. A little bit more levelling to do, but it's nearly there. So if you come across the bridge, got the main beds. Rundodanax, Amesia, Calicasia pink china, Amaranthus, and Montbelliardii. In the middle, a big Jabea, Princeps palms, aloes, aeoniums. Here we've got all the zinnias, more Amaranthus, Trachycarpus, Fortunae, Onsete Geneva, which is about 9-10 foot tall. So let's have a closer look. Got plenty of these Colocasias. The big leaves, you can see, are well over 40 centimetres, 50 centimetres long. Euphorbia behind. That's Mallifera. Lobelia tupa there as well. That's a Haniba, furling new leaf. All this was in the ground all winter, everything apart from the Haniba there and this little Thai black. The rest were either in the ground like Colocages and the Cannas, etc., or grown from seed this year like the zinnias. I'm pleased with that bed. So the Jebea has done quite a lot of leaves this year. I think it's done about a good 4 fresh new leaves, pushed out 3 or 4 at a time, so one big push a year really. And the Princeps got much bigger leaves now, really white underneath. The aloes have flowered this year. Tula. And the Polyphila, Aloe Polyphila, beautiful plant there. That's been out all winter again. Another Princeps down there. This Phormium's far too big, I need to cut this back now. And then I've got another Manipur, Trachycarpus Manipur, which is quite some greyish silverish underneath. That's growing quite big leaves now. That's about 9-10 years old from seed. Aeonium Schwarzkopf, Yucca Faxionia, Chimerops there, Blue Dacilarion there, Lobelia, loads of Phormiums down there and bamboos, Monsete, Dahlias, Cycas there, been at ground through 1-2 winters I think now. That's my Montbelliardii, which has grown well. Euphorbia there. Right, Melianthus. Didn't really lose any leaves over winter, got so mild. That's pretty tall. Flowered earlier. Probably flower again soon as well. Brahia armata, it's got about 12 leaves on it, which is pretty good going. Nice and blue leaves, icy coloured. Love that palm. Volcano, a small volcano there. And I've got the Agave Americana, loads of pups around it. Got the Montana there. Agave Montana. Cacti there. It's been in the ground all the time. Another little cacti there. This is nice Yucca strata. It's about approaching 6 foot tall. That's a big Montana there. Pretty hardy thing. This bed, lots of little pots of cacti and aloes, as well as a Dacilarion, which is out all winter. Had it, got through 2010 winter as well. Cannas, Dahlias, plenty of colour in there. Iris confusa. More nice colourful zinnias on this dull day. Ricinus, this is a blue stemmed one. More Colocages, pink chinas are everywhere. I must have hundreds of plants and they're popping out big leaves. They stay out all winter and that's why there's so many of them. And the begonias stayed out all winter as well. I think this is Bonfire, that's come back quite a few of them. I'll show you that bed. There's Briar edulis here. This is grown beautifully. Quite a fast growing palm. And Canna. Beautiful pink flowers on that one. That comes back year after year. Got Musa Baju. It's growing well. That's about 8 foot tall. Got a Buccia here. Been in the ground a couple of years again. This one's got really thick leaves unlike the other Buccias, so it's a bit more Jabea like. But it is a Buccia. Nice palm though. This bed is a bit of a mess. It's Gunnera. Various other things which I'll sort out this winter. I'm not happy with it at all. We've got the massive Miscanthus grasses which are about 10 foot tall, loads of that. More Cannas around here. Got a massive Tetrapanax there, huge thing. It's about 6-7 foot across. Got the Buccia there. Got the nice bamboos, which have really shot up. I'll prune them soon so you can see them clearer. See nice culms and canes in those. Begonia there. Other begonias down there as well.